Alright, welcome back, guys. So, we had talked about it and not really given it any other bother at the moment about the fact that we can do Coke now. And I think that is going to be our first part of our power upgrade. Is we are going to make Coke for our steam up here. So I just need to get this power pole connected there and not screw this up and think I can do this directly into a furnace, because obviously I can't. I completely forgot a step, which is I need to crush it into coal first, and then I need to put it into a furnace, which I have not looked at the timing on this, so no yelling at your screen that I'm using too many crushers or whatever, because, well, currently I don't know, because I haven't looked. So let's get this started here. We're going to literally cut this off right there, and we're going to run the Coke up and into that. Now, I'm quite sure that I'm going to need to do this somewhere else. I'm going to need to do a lot more of this, but the Coke is 6 MJ megajoules, millijoules, whatever the hell, Michael Jackson's, where the crushed coal is 4, and I don't even know if we can look up the regular coal over there, but we can do it here. It is 4. So we're going from 4 to 4, but at 75% pollution, so 25 less. But then we're going up to 6 with the 75% fuel pollution. So this is going to be about 20% better on fuel value. 30% maybe? Somewhere in there. But it's also going to create less of a issue with pollution. And you can see we're filling up the belt nicely up through here. And the next thing we need to deal with is getting this off my face, because it's kind of being annoying. And we're going to work on the laboratories. As we talked about, that is going to be our next step. I did get these put all the way around to there and dealt with the biter nest that we had right there. And I did put in a couple boxes. I still haven't put in a telescope, so you still can't see anything. But I also put in a couple boxes with some ammo in there, so we'll go around and fill them, so hopefully we won't be annoyed by that any longer. I need to drop off some wood because I'm getting quite full there. Now we need to make a pump. Don't we now? Yes, we can make an offshore pump now. So we're going to do that. And the closest water we have is this right here, or no, this right here, because we cannot really reach either of those. So we're still going to have to bring our water out from that area. But we definitely need to get a bit more bandwidth here. So let's grab some pipes. And these are universal pipes, so they will work on anything, steam or water. And you'll notice that the pipe says any fluid, but it doesn't say how much. But we should be able to put it down here once we get the water in it, I guess. It'll tell us. So let's get this changed over now, because these are 100. We're going to just put this one in right above it. And these can go a bit further, and they're 100 water too. So I guess it really doesn't matter which one we use. It doesn't say anything about how fast it can transport through. But this thing says it's working at its max. That can do 1200 a second. That can do 480. So what if we just switch this out? Well, it's definitely filling that pipe up quickly. It's not going completely up, but it's definitely getting up there quite high. So let's go look and see how it looks now that we have that taken care of. And we're going to be taking, you know, a lot of this stuff out that was using it. Let's go ahead and look and see just how... Oh yeah, look at that. We've got plenty of water. So we don't even need to worry about changing over the pipes yet, because they don't allow any more water in them. We just needed to change out the pump. Well, that's good to know. But I'm seriously thinking about moving it up here so we don't have this belt in the way right here, because we've been doing this whole let's jump over the stupid thing, and I'm not real big on that. We're going to be having fun switching that over soon. But these are creating steam for those as well. And our steam is running quite low. So let's go ahead and we need some rocks and some iron, some stone bricks, some plates, and some beams actually. So let me get some of these made here, which I can come up here and we can just borrow some of these plates and rivets off of here. That'll take care of making the beams. And I have stone bricks right there. So we can throw together one more. Don't I actually have... Yeah, I have beams being made right here. So let me just snag a bunch of that off of there. And make a second one. And then I think we're going to make about 4 more engines as well. Not 100% sure that these are the same as vanilla, but I'm guessing they're going to be close to that. Most things are, so we're just going to make 4 of them. And we're actually running out of fuel up here because we are not making enough coke. So we're going to have to deal with that issue. And let's see what it is. It's actually... those those look like they're going, well, I think that's just excess sitting there. So it does look like it's going to be about 1 to 1. Alright, so crushers. I'll go grab some more crushers and some more furnaces and expand that. I'll probably just put them here. To be honest, I just wanted to see how it was going to work there first. So, crushers. Are you my crusher? You're my crusher. And then furnaces, we're going to want a bunch of those. Alright, so let's get this changed over down here. So instead of trying to run it off of that line, let's just do this. Take this side out of here. Cut these out of here for the moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to change this one over, because this is my drop off, where I drop things off up there. We're just going to get rid of that, and we're going to put them in here. There's 10 of them. Let's see how that does for keeping up with the coke. And then we just need to get these guys put in here. Might have to go grab some more. Oh, no. Looks like I should be good on poles. At least for the time being. There we go. So that can get started. And then we're going to need to do this. And then we can pull this line down to go there. Alright, let's get some poles in here to deal with the fact that we aren't going to have any coke going in whatsoever if we don't. And this is really eating on power now. Can I make... No. Let's go up here and just kind of steal some of this coke. Because, yeah, we're running on, like, no boilers at the moment. Let's go ahead and force feed these guys just a bit of everything and anything we have. They're still red, but, well, they're going to be red with all the power I just set them to be doing. But anybody remember where I set up making... Follow the wood, damn it. Follow the wood. I can't remember where I made the electric poles at this point. I know I made them somewhere, but I have honestly no idea where in the hell that was. Alright, let's just grab some of these and make my own for the moment. Wait a minute, we weren't making... Yeah, we were making wood poles. I was for some reason thinking we were making the other ones, but no. We decided it wasn't useful to do that. So I'll figure out where my poles are eventually. Let's just get these in here. Oh, it's still trying to make a damn engine. Hurry up with your engine. Alright, we'll put that engine back in a minute. That's just taking way too damn long. Alright, there we go. Now that can output its coke. And we'll see how it actually does after we get back up to power. Right now we're running quite a bit low. So let's go ahead and get that other engine started back up. And yeah, we're not getting anywhere near enough up here. But I'm going to leave this one here for the moment. And I'm going to take this one out. That poor thing is trying. But it needs to stop trying. We're going to get rid of all of this. All right, now we're going to move this pipe up and here like that. And then we're going to copy this out right there. And we're going to do another one there, there, there. And that should work. Now, I do want to use burning inserters so they can feed themselves. Don't like using power for this part. Although I technically should be doing the same thing for the coke making down there, but we can deal with that later if I want to change it over, but I don't know if I'm actually going to bother with that one or not. Alright, so there we go. Now that will inject a whole lot more power into the system. And now we're doing a whole lot better. Now the question is that going to keep up with the coke running at full bore like that? I kind of want to see if the coke is coming out the bottom here, and I don't see it at the moment yet. But we also have a whole lot more coke coming through now because these are running full bore. So that should definitely, once it works its way up through here, take care of keeping that good and full. Alright, so let's go ahead, and now that we've got those set up, we can actually switch this over. Get off that belt. There we go, and then this up to there, like that, and there we go, and then we'll put this last one in right back over here. There. So now we have all of our boilers and engines back running. And we're actually filling up on steam a bit. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this up. That's the wrong one. I want this one. For right now, I'm going to run this up from the top of here. So any steam that's not being used to make electric can then go into this pipe and feed into our steam stuff. But it'll go through to make our electric first. So that's just going to be an excess, even though I don't think it's actually putting it out. But, well, we're fine because we're going to be changing this all over to electric, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so it looks like Coke is definitely doing a whole lot better now. Yeah, it's definitely doing a whole lot better. We're not even running any of them most of the time there. Although we actually don't have enough coal coming in to even keep those all running, but it should start filling it back up once that upper belt gets full and these start taking. Yeah, it should definitely take care of that. Also, I noticed there is this one little spot here that I was actually not mining, and I want to get it mining. Now, it doesn't have any steam, but that's because it can't transfer steam up there because of how little it has, I guess. Because that definitely should be... Oh, wait a minute. These aren't... They are steam miners. Oh, it only does it sideways. I'm a complete dork and thought that could go that way. Okay, never mind. Let's be just a little bit less of a dork and connect that there. I seriously thought I could do all four sides. Okay, so that can get that out of there. There's actually a pretty decent amount of it there too. And we also have this little bit right here that we could do this. This is going to look just a little janky, but it'll work. And then we'll just send that up onto there. That should get pretty much all of that out of there. And we probably should look at changing the coke over to go down for this instead of the coal going down there. So let's do this. We'll run this down here. We're going to take out this one. We're going to have it feed straight there. And then we can literally just change this over. We don't need that feeding over to there. So let's get rid of this part. Might as well do a little bit of cleanup here. And then that can feed into there, which will feed all of our crushers and furnaces, well, the furnaces over there. And then this goes down and feeds our steam engines that are down here, which are really getting their butts kicked on the amount of steam that they can make. We really should kind of change these out, or, you know, just kind of get rid of them. They're kind of outdated at this point. If I upgrade each one of those, we should kind of take care of our steam issue, I think. So let's go grab some stone brick here, which I do believe I have sitting right there. That'll make us 2 more of those. Get a bit of iron here, and we can make a 3rd one. And we actually have 1 engine left up there too. I forgot just how slowly this makes stone bricks. Seeing as how we only have 1 of them actually feeding this little thing, but I don't use them that often, so I think what I'm gonna do is change this over to, actually let's just change it over to an entire thing here, so then we can keep more of them on hand, since we don't need them quickly, but we need a lot at one time usually. Finish getting rid of this. This is just my coal drop off, which I'll end up feeding back in over there at some point, but that belt's just confusing me. Alright, so these do 60 a second. These do 30 a second. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we change that over and add a few here, so we can just do, let's see how we want to do this here. Let's take all of this out and take all of this. We've got plenty of room here to do this. Let's just do this a little bit better. This worked well for what it was doing when it was doing it, but I think now we're going to make this just a little bit better. So we're going to do, give me all of that. Okay. Nope, stop it. There we go. And then we can just do that. And we can change this one out for a regular pipe. That'll keep the water in there. And then we just need to actually do this. That's one too far. There you go. There we go. Now we'll keep water in there. And then we can just bring this down. Right along underneath there. And so takes care of that. And then we'll just run our steam pipe across here. And we'll have it connect from here get rid of most of this. Most of that's not going to be necessary anymore. So we can now do it like that, except we want to do this to there and then to there, so we can do this and that. Okay, why? I just eating that steam pretty quick, but it doesn't look like it's moving from here to there. Why is that looking so stupid? There to there. Fill that. Why do you not look like you're filling that? I am confused. Okay, I guess that was not connected because it was too long for a short pipe. That was the problem. Alright, so now we're actually filling that pipe up. And that should definitely be doing a lot better than what it was. Still at an awful low amount, but it does have to go through and fill up all the other things. We're definitely doing good on coke. That's for sure. How are we doing on power? Beautiful. Although we're going to have to add more in because this is just about half normally on average of our maximum production. And once we start kicking in a whole lot more assemblers and stuff, then we're going to have issues. My belt immunity thing we actually got done, so I'm going to throw one of those together and get that into my armor so I can quit getting moved around. And I'm actually going to try it in my, I want to see if it'll work in my wheel. I don't know if it actually works in the wheel. Come here, mono wheel. I got something I want to try. Oh, it doesn't have any slots, so no, it actually is not going to work. Well, that makes sense. But I am going to have to make one of these portable steam engines because putting this in here is not going to do anything because it doesn't have electricity. So I'm going to have to make one of those to feed it electricity before it actually works. But I think that is going to be it for this one. We have our coke changed over and we have our electricity changed over, upgraded, our steam fixed, our water's working better now. So I think that's going to be it for today. And I need to decide what I'm doing next. I'm thinking about upgrading these so we can get more of the rubber wood. But that means I need to make lamps. And lamps is going to need thermionic tubes. That's not going to be too rough, except we don't have thermionic tubes anywhere but over here, so we'd have to make the lamps over here. Or we'd have to put the thermionic tubes on a belt and send them out somewhere. We do have the iron and the copper over here that we need to do that. But do I want to have those going on a belt to make these, or do I want to just make these over here as well? That's what I need to work out and figure out exactly what I'm going to do. But I think for now that is going to be it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. For anybody that is wondering, these last like 3 or 4 videos have all been recorded together. This is going to be the end of this recording session, so any comments that you have up until this point for the last like 4 videos, I won't be able to answer until the next round. So don't ever think I'm ignoring you. I just can't. I just won't see your videos or your comments until 3 or 4 videos later, because I record these in a batch of like 3 or 4 at a time. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for the great support we have had for this series. It is doing absolutely great. I'm loving making it. You guys seem to be loving watching it. So thanks very much. And since I haven't said it for a while, also thank you to all of our channel members and patrons. Later, guys.